TV Sports, the best place you can get all your exclusive sports news around the world. The international break is over. The most exciting moment in the FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifier was Cristiano Ronaldo and then Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi scored 2 goals in his final game in Argentina. Cristiano Ronaldo also scored 2 goals. Reluctant gamer, hi, how are you doing? MashaAllah. Cristiano Ronaldo also scored 2 goals in their last final 2 matches. Argentina lost. MashaAllah, 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 my brother. How are you doing? Argentina lost yesterday, and Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 143 goals since 2005. Since 2003. Messi started 2005. Ronaldo started 2 years before Messi. Long time. You should be on. You should be on every day. Yes, reluctant gamer. I should be live each and every blessed day, but I had an international media assignment. That is a FIFA World Cup qualifier between Ghana versus Mali. And this is my accreditation that determines I went and covered the game. This is the accreditation that was given to me to cover Ghana versus Mali. Let me put it on my neck to signify I was also part of the media houses. Rest in peace, Charlie Cake. Rest in peace, Charlie. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Ronaldo scored 3 goals in his final 2 matches in the international break. Exciting moment for Cristiano Ronaldo, scoring 143 goals in his for Portugal. 143 goals for Portugal in 223 appearances since 2003. Cristiano Ronaldo has now scored 143 goals. Messi has scored 114 goals for Argentina. Exciting moment for these two great players. They've done so well for their country. They've done so well for their clubs. When it comes to club level, the only club Messi scored so much goals and won so many titles was FC Barcelona. He scored about 167, no, 6,700 and something goals for Argentina. So many goals he scored only for Argentina, and about 657 goals. 672 goals, yes, 672 goals for FC Barcelona, whilst Ronaldo scored 450 goals for Real Madrid. These are the two dominant forces when it comes to world football. 672 goals for Argentina. Ronaldo scored 450 goals for Real Madrid. The two top best goal players in the world. Ronaldo and then Messi. Kieran Fletcher, how are you doing? Sorry you had to lose someone precious to you. We really sympathize with you. Ronaldo scored 2 goals in his final 2 matches. The first game he scored 2, and then their last game against Hungary, he scored a penalty in the 58th minute. So Ronaldo scored 3 goals in 2 games. Messi scored 2 goals in 2 games. Exciting moment for these two players. But after the international break, there is going to be an exciting league in England, in Spain, in Germany, in France, in Italy. There is going to be exciting moments in all the leagues around the world. But the most dominant forces, the best moment will be the Manchester Derby on Sunday between Manchester City versus Manchester United. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Man City or Manchester United? In 165 matches between Manchester United and Manchester City, City has won 61 times against Manchester United. Manchester United has also won 80 times against Manchester City. 55 of those matches has ended up in a draw. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points on Sunday? Is it Man City or is it Manchester United? These two teams have not started the English Premier League 2025-2026 on a good note. City have played 3 matches. They've won only one. They only won their first game in the English Premier League by 4-0. That is the only game they won. And they've lost 2 matches. Manchester United have played 3 matches. They've lost 1. They've won 1. And they've won 1. Who is going to win the Manchester derby? Is it Manchester City or is it going to be Manchester United? The 3 maximum points at stake will be much more important to these two clubs. Man City have a lot of players, about 3 or 4 players out injured. Can they face Manchester United, who is determined to pick the 3 maximum points on Sunday ahead of the derby clash between the 2 giants in the English Premier League? These 2 top Beauty, how are you doing? Hi. Beauty, how has your day been today? How has your day been today? Has it been exciting? Has your day been really, mashallah? That is great, Beauty. That is good. Beauty, which club do you support? Do you support Man City? Do you support Chelsea? Do you support Arsenal? Do you support Manchester United? Or do you support Tottenham Hotspurs? Which club do you support? When it comes to the Spanish La Liga, are you a Barca fan? Are you a Real Madrid fan? Or you are an Atletico Madrid fan? When it comes to the German Bundesliga, do you support FC Bayern or Bayer 04 Leverkusen or Dortmund? And when it comes to the Italian Serie A, do you support Napoli or do you support Inter Milan or do you support AC Milan or do you support Juventus? These are one of the best teams you can mention in the world. Okay, what are you talking about? I am America. You live in America. Oh, okay. I initially spoke about the international break coming to an end, and then few of the teams won. Ronaldo scored 3 goals in his final 2 matches. Messi scored 2 goals in his last 2 matches. Messi has scored 114 goals for Argentina. Ronaldo has scored 142 goals. Now the international break is over. The league will be starting. Rafiq, hi. Rafiq, how are you doing? The leagues will be starting across the length and breadth of this world. All the leagues will be starting on Friday. Some will be starting on Friday. Some will be starting on Saturday. Some will also start on Sunday. But which team do you support? Rafiq, I know it's you. Rafiq, the international break is over. Now the league will be starting. The Manchester Derby is on Sunday. Manchester United will be going all the way to the Etihad Stadium to face Manchester City. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Is it going to be City or is it going to be Manchester United? Or will the game end up in a draw? American football, I support LSU, but soccer, I don't know. Oh, that is great. You know, one of the finest things you can talk about sometimes, American football are one of the best you can ever think of. When you don't support football or you don't align yourself with soccer, most at times you stay glued to your seat. and watch American football. So exciting to watch. Bro, I'm so sorry because I'm not in your stream. No, don't Rafik, don't worry. For the past 2 days, I've not come on live. I had an international media assignment, the Black Stars of Ghana versus the Malian counterpart in Accra. So I had to go and cover the game. You see, I had a chance to go and represent SATV Sports, and it was exciting to watch. Ghana won by 1-0 against Mali, and they are on top of the league table. So exciting. And the FIFA Club World Cup qualifier has come to an end. Now, the league will be starting on Friday. Which team is going to win? Manchester Derby will be on Sunday. Manchester City versus Manchester United. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Rafik, I know you are a football loving fan. I don't have the time for your stream, so sorry. Rafik, I don't have a problem. Just relax. I'll come back on the live stream tomorrow and we'll have more discussion to do. Either I'll come live tomorrow morning around like 8, or I'll come in the evening around 5:30 and we'll have more to talk about. Beauty, have y'all seen Super Bowl before? Not really about Super Bowl, but it's one of the most exciting sports. I've not had much time to align myself with it, but I know it's one of the finest sports you can ever think of. What did you want to say to me? No, Rafik, nothing. I don't have anything to say to you, but all I will say is just take very good care of yourself and always remember one thing: Allah, and everything you do in life, always be humble. Kieran Fletcher, oh, I am back now. I think Man City will win 3-1. You have a point. City winning by 3-1 against Manchester United. You have a point. But since Ruben Amorim came to Manchester United, it's usually on the NFL. Yeah, I know. City have a lot of players on injury list. Manchester United only have Matheus Cunha injured. Both City and Manchester United have new goalkeepers. Definitely, maybe Sani Lamens will be in the goal post. Donnarumma will also be in the goal post for Man City. So these two teams are going to field new players. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. And I know at the end of the 90 minutes, either a win for both clubs or the game is going to end up in a draw. United won't like to lose to City. City also won't like to lose to United. So it's going to be exciting. And I know the 3 maximum points. Please, when you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like the program that we're doing, and then subscribe to SATV Sports. And I'll bring you more exciting news around the world. The game is going to be exciting on Sunday. But the 3 maximum points, I know it will be between City and Manchester United. I would love Man United to pick the 3 maximum points. You would like City to pick the 3 maximum points, but how do you think the game is going to be between the two giants in the English Premier League? City top-notch, United top-notch. City have lost 2 matches in their first 3 games in the English Premier League. United have only lost 1, they've drawn 1, and they've won 1. United has 4 points, City has 3 points. It's going to be exciting on Sunday. I am very happy that your channel is growing in subscribers. Soon you will hit 1K. Yes, that is what I am praying, Kieran Fletcher. That is what I am praying. So at least we can start doing a lot of stuff when it comes to what we're doing now. We are doing our best, but when we hit 1K, we will have a lot to do. Thank you, Reluctant Gamer. Thank you, Reluctant Gamer. Kieran Fletcher, how do you think the Manchester derby is going to be? Are we going to see one of the best Manchester derby? These two teams have not performed better in their first three matches. United losing, winning and drawing. City winning, losing and losing. City have lost two matches. United have lost one, and they've won one, and they've drawn one. So City has 3 points, United has 4 points. If City wins, they'll get 6 points. If United wins, they'll get 7 points. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Is it going to be City or is it going to be United? These are the two best teams in the English Premier League. I support Manchester United. You might support Man City because you don't want Manchester United to win. I will support United because I love the team. To not miss a live stream or content, welcome to MashaAllah, 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 Reluctant Gamer. Thank you so much. Reluctant Gamer, I have to appreciate whatever you are doing for me. You and Kieran Fletcher, you've been more than brothers to me. And trust me, I really appreciate the effort you are giving me. This is one of the best I have ever seen from great friends, wonderful friends, like more than a family. I really appreciate it. Kieran Fletcher is saying, I think Man City will win 3-1, but I don't think either teams will play that well. I just think Man City will have more quality, and playing at the Etihad Stadium will make a difference. Playing at the Etihad Stadium will make a difference. But currently, at the moment, these two teams are not doing so. Reluctant Gamer, you are my Muslim brother. MashaAllah, Reluctant Gamer. And I have to appreciate it. Because there are only few people out there in the world that will support whatever someone is doing. You've been so good to me, more than even a brother. Reluctant Gamer, and then Kieran Fletcher. Kieran Fletcher and I, we are like 5 and then 6. Reluctant Gamer and I, we are like 6 and 7. So who will be 8 and 9? Unless Kieran Fletcher tells me, I am honored to be part of this family. Kieran Fletcher, trust me, I don't know what to say, but you are one of the best who have supported me from day one. The moment I started live stream, you, Reluctant Gamer, Dimension, 26 Newcastle Edits, Yusuf, Eba, but Kieran Fletcher and Reluctant Gamer have stayed with me consistent till date, and they've all supported the journey. I really appreciate it. I can't say you've not done anything for me. Sometimes it's not about you giving someone money that determines whatever you've done for the person. It's about what you are doing for the person to make the person great. And I really appreciate this effort. I really appreciate this support you are giving me. Abdevila, hi. How are you doing, my brother? Even though I am a Christian, I really respect and love the chats we have. Trust me, this is one of the best I have ever had in terms of friendship, in terms of coming on live stream, on any media, on any social media platform, and I have been supported like this. You have been the first, and you will always be the first. Reluctant Gamer is always the first, and he will forever be the first. These are the two great friends I have, and they supported this journey, letting their friends subscribe to SATV Sports, sharing it to others to subscribe to SATV Sports. And Kieran Fletcher and Reluctant Gamer have been doing so each and every blessed day, and I really appreciate it. How long ago did you start streaming on YouTube? It's been like, should I say 3 months or 4 months? I can't really recollect the date, but it's been like 4 months. I think it's been like 4 months, and it's been good. Kieran Fletcher, Reluctant Gamer have stood still with me till date, and I really appreciate their effort. Abdevilla, I also appreciate your effort because sometimes you are always also there for me. And Abdevilla, I salute you. I respect the love. I respect the support that you giving me because not all the time, but each moment you come on my live stream, it's always fun to be. God bless you. This channel has been a year. It's been like 1 year, 2 months, 1 year, 3 months, or something like that. I started in June 2024, exactly 1 year in June. So July, August, September, 1 year, 3 months now. So I started my live stream about like 3 months ago. I reached 650 subscribers before I started doing live. So it's been good. I love your layer that you are wearing. Thank you. Thank you. You look very professional. Do do you enjoy working as a football journalist? Yes, that is my dream. You know, my late dad was a journalist, and when he passed away, I can't bury. My late dad was more into politics, but I had to divert into football because that is what I love the most. I will try. It's late here, though. Thank you very much, Abdevilla. Your channel has grown a lot in short time. Yes, yes, I've put so much effort into it. And you know, this channel couldn't have gotten to where it is without Abdevilla, your support, without Kirion Fletcher support, without Reluctant Gamer support, and a few others whom are not always on live stream with me, but whenever they join live stream, like you have, it's always exciting to watch. And I really appreciate it. Few people will stand by you. So did you go to Ghana today? No, I live in Ghana, Kirion Fletcher. I live in Ghana. I've not traveled out of Ghana before. Out of Ghana to any African country, yes, I have. But leaving Ghana to UK, US, Italy, and stuff, no, I've not left Ghana to any other country before. But I'm praying I'll get a visa that will let me go to either Italy, Spain, UK, US, whichever country I'll get visa to. If somebody can give me invitation, I'll be glad to join. And this is my accreditation for Ghana versus Mali World Cup qualified. That determines I'm a journalist. I hope you've seen it. Yes, Ghana versus Mali. So that has been that. And the international break is over. Reluctant Gamer, sure, yes. And that is what determines whatever I say is not a lie. I'm a journalist. This is what confirms. That is the reason why I've not been live for the past 2 days, because I was so tired covering this game. Did you go to the Ghana versus Mali? Yes, this is what determines the Ghana versus Mali game. This is my accreditation for Ghana versus Mali. You see, when you check very well, I don't know if you are seeing it. That is my picture and everything that shows I went on the game. I was part of the game. Yes. Yes, I was there. What was the scores? Ghana won against Mali by 1-0. Ghana won by 1-0, and Ghana tops the group charts. But both teams has 2 matches to play. That is going to determine who will qualify to the FIFA World Cup 2026. Initially, Ghana was having 16 points, and they won against Mali. So 19 points now. Ghana tops the group. I watched the Tanzania versus Niger. It was streaming on FIFA. Okay, that is great. That is great. That is great. And because I was at the stadium too covering the game, I couldn't get the chance to watch the Tanzania versus Niger game. But most African countries are now doing so well in the FIFA World Cup qualifier, and it's going to be exciting in the subsequent months that the two matches will be played. It's going to be exciting, and in 2026, it's going to determine who is going to win the FIFA World Cup 2026. We are going to see more of wonderful games, and most countries will be surprised. Argentina have already secured their spot. Portugal have secured their spot. Most countries have also secured their spot into the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But it's going to be exciting in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But I tip Portugal and then France to be in the finals. Portugal, France, Spain, and Argentina. These four countries, one should be in the finals of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it's going to be spectacular performances from these countries. But the one to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup, I tip Portugal to do it. Portugal has so many players that are going to be flourishing in the tournament 2026. And we are going to witness one of the finest FIFA World Cup ever. Because the final year of the top two giants when it comes to football, the best players when it comes to football, Cristiano Ronaldo and then Lionel Messi. 2026 FIFA World Cup will be their final year playing for their countries. So these two players will have a lot at stake to determine where they want to be after the FIFA World Cup. Whoever exits the World Cup, either Argentina or Portugal, these two players, one of them will end their career playing for their countries. Messi has already ended his playing for Argentina at home. His final game was the one that they won, and he scored 2 goals. And Ronaldo has now scored 3 goals in his final 2 matches. But the FIFA World Cup 2026 is going to determine the fate of Messi, the fate of Ronaldo. Mohamed Riza Sultani, hi, how are you doing? I hope you've been good. Assalamu alaikum. Do you watch any other sports? I love tennis and I love basketball. Will you be interviewing any player at the game? The players were not able to move out of the stadium as early as possible. The moment the game came to an end, they went straight into their buses and they left. So I had to cover the post-match interview, but I couldn't interview any player because the time that they played the game and the time they finished the game, it was very late. They finished the game around 9:30. After the post-match interview, it was more like around 10 p.m. And getting home was crazy. Did you watch Alcaraz versus spectacular performance? Spectacular performance from Alcaraz. 6 times Grand Slam champion. And you know what I love about Alcaraz? He has won the US Open 2 times. He has won the French Open 2 times. And through every stage, at age 22, 6 Grand Slam titles. Between Alcaraz and Sinner, both of them have won 8 Grand Slam trophies. Both of them have won 4 each. So any day that they are going to play will determine who is the super champion when it comes to tennis. And these 2 players represent Peter Sampras and then Andre Agassi. These are 2 great young tennis players who will take the shine away from the top elite tennis players whom have retired from tennis. And we are going to witness one of the greatest tennis players in the world at the moment. So far, these are the two players, Jannik Sinner and then Alcaraz. They are the finest tennis players you can get at the moment. And I love them when they are on set. What a great rivalry it will be for me. I'm telling you. And these two players are very young too. Alcaraz is 22 years. But with Sinner, I can't really pinpoint. But Sinner will also be between 22 and then 23. Or let's generalize it. Let's say between 22 or 25. Sinner is 24. Alcaraz is 22. 2 years difference. And spectacular performances from these two players. For me, my favorite player is Alcaraz. Sinner is good, but I love Alcaraz so much. Mohamed Riza. Mohamed Sultani, hi. How are you doing? Hi, Mohamed. Mohamed Riza. Hello. Kieran Fletcher. But who do you think can rule the tennis world? Because Alcaraz has won Wimbledon 2 times, he has won French Open 2 times, and he has won US Open 2 times. Who do you think the best tennis player of all time? Who is your favorite? My favorite is Andre Agassi. Andre Agassi is my favorite tennis player. Andre Agassi and then Peter Sampras. These are the two greatest tennis players ever. In our current generation, thank you very much, Latent Gamer. Thank you. I really appreciate it. In the current generation, I see Alcaraz replacing either Andre Agassi or Peter Sampras. These are my two greatest tennis players. And you know one thing, Kieran Fletcher, during the olden days, during the 90s and then during the 90s, okay, Andre Agassi and Peter Sampras were competing against each other like Jannik Sinner and Alcaraz. And these are two top great tennis players. You get it? So when it comes to tennis, I'll go for Alcaraz. You know, when he broke into the scene at the age of, is it 20 or 21? And he was able to defeat the top seeds. Until date, he is still making it possible at the top. Trust me, one of the finest tennis players, Alcaraz. I love my heart for him. And when he is playing and you bet on his back, 100% you are going to get your money back. He is worth it. He is worth every penny which is going to be spent on him. And at age 22, look at the level he has reached. 6 times Grand Slam. Not easy to win. Because if you can win US Open, then you are top notch. Imagine Portugal versus Argentina in World Cup finals. And if Portugal win, that will be the best moment in football history. Latin Gamer, sealed. This is one of the finest submissions I have ever seen. Because if you have Argentina playing against Portugal, it's more or less like Messi facing Ronaldo in the finals. And Ronaldo and Messi have met in several finals. But in the World Cup final between the two top giants when it comes to football, the two top giants when it comes to World Cup history, has always been Cristiano Ronaldo trying to face one of his bitter rivals, Messi. In club football, they've met between Barcelona and then Real Madrid. Ronaldo has done his part. Messi has also done his part. But when it comes to World Cup, the only player that has scored consecutively in all 5 World Cups that he has ever played Cristiano Ronaldo. And the only player that has scored in 6 World Cup qualifier, he has consecutively scored in every game. It has been Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi has also done his part, but the greatest of all will always come from these two players. The first tennis match I watched was Djokovic versus Murray. Trust me, that was one of the best finals. You know, Djokovic is also one of the best, but when it comes to the prime best tennis players, Peter Sampras and Andre Agassi, one of the finest. And these two tennis players were rivals. And when a young guy is growing up and he wants to play tennis, and you ask him who is his favorite tennis player, he will always tell you it's either Peter Sampras or Andre Agassi. Top-notch tennis players. They are exciting to watch when you see them on the tennis court. And both of them can play on clay courts, hard courts, and then on grass. These two players are the finest. But when it comes to clay courts, Peter Sampras is always the best. When it comes to clay courts, Peter Sampras is always the best. When it comes to clay courts, Alcaraz is also always the best. And these are two. When it comes to clay court also, Djokovic is also always the best. Clutch FC Mobile, I love you too. A minute. Thank you very much. I'm back. Clutch FC Mobile, hi, how are you doing? Kieron Fletcher. And that 2013 Wimbledon finals was one of the best finals I've ever witnessed when it comes to tennis. Trust me. And these were two top tennis players. And it was exciting. It was exciting. And you know, aside football, what you can enjoy the most when you have the chance to enjoy it, it has always been tennis. When it comes to rivalry, when it comes to support, when it comes to being at the top, and when it comes to the love people have for tennis, goes beyond football. People love Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Man City, Bayern, and stuff. But when it comes to being at the top level, and when it comes to the supporting base at the top level, tennis is always the best. If you have love for tennis, you know what I am talking about. Kieron Fletcher can relate. I was supporting Andy Murray as I am from UK. So, you know one thing, Andy was one of the best when it comes to tennis. And he represented UK with everything. That's why I said, when you want to enjoy something, when you don't have love for anything, just use 5 minutes to watch tennis, and you will see the rivalry you will see the rivalry in tennis. The rivalry in tennis goes beyond even basketball. The rivalry in tennis goes beyond football. The rivalry in tennis goes beyond American football. Because the best moment you can see on the clay court, and people love it when it's finals. If you want to enjoy tennis the most, they can fill a whole stadium. That is what tennis is all about. Tennis can fill an entire stadium. Because that is what most people love most. So trust me, Kieron Fletcher, and most at times the best sports you can get in the world, not cricket, not hockey, not badminton, but the real sports, 100% is tennis. The best sports in the world, tennis. Aside football, the best sports in the world is tennis. Forget about boxing. The biggest sports in the world is tennis. Rafa Nadal was the best clay court player, though, 100%. And aside Rafa Nadal, Djokovic was also the best clay court specialist. Andy Murray was also the best clay court specialist. And these three players, Nadal, Djokovic, and Murray, they were specialist clay court players. But when it comes to clay court, they are superiors. And Rafael Nadal was top notch above all these players. And Kieran Fletcher, there's something about Rafael Nadal. I don't know whether you've studied it. When he is playing on hard courts, he doesn't perform better than he is on clay court. Have you noticed it? Kieran Fletcher, have you noticed Nadal? Whenever he is playing on clay courts, he is super to watch. He knows every angle where if he serves, he gets whatever he wants. Thank you. Hi, my boss. How are you doing? Mr. Godfred Ashon. He is my boss and my big brother. I really appreciate it. And I was at the stadium with him. Mr. Godfred Ashon, I greet you. Thank you. Mr. Godfred Ashon, this is the topic we are talking about. The international break is finally over. Now the leagues will be starting. Manchester Derby, Manchester City versus Manchester United. Which one are you going for? Are you going for Man City to win, or you are going for Manchester United to pick the 3 maximum points? These two teams have not performed better in their first 3 matches. City have lost their first 2 matches. United have won 1, they've drawn 1. City have lost 2, they've won 1. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? And then Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Argentina lost, Portugal won. Ronaldo last 2 matches, he scored 3 goals. 2 goals and then 1 goal in his final match. International break is over. 143 goals since 2003 for Ronaldo. 223 games. Scoring 143 goals. Win for City. Mr. Godfred Ashon is saying win for City. Kieran Fletcher is also saying win for City. And I'm also saying win for Manchester United, because Manchester United is the club I love the most. We are not doing well. We have accepted it. But City is also not doing well either. City have signed Donnarumma. Manchester United have also signed Seny Lammens. These are new goalkeepers plying their trade in the English Premier League. Okay, Kieran Fletcher is saying he agrees with Mr. Godfred Ashon, which means 2 wins for Man City. 2 important people in my life, Kieran Fletcher and then my elder brother Godfred Ashon. They are saying City will win. So it's only me that I am supporting Manchester United. Can you imagine? I don't even have any support, but I'll take it like that. But a win for Manchester United, either a win for Man United or the game will end up in a draw. That is how the game is going to be. And Kieran Fletcher is still supporting Mr. Godfred Ashon. Can you imagine? He's still supporting Mr. Godfred Ashon. So Kieran Fletcher, my brother, is supporting my elder brother against me. This I don't understand. But I'll take it like that. This is what makes football exciting. In 165 matches between Manchester City and then Manchester United, 55 draws between Man United and then Man City. City have won 61 matches against Manchester United. Manchester United have won 80 matches against Man City. But when it comes to head-to-head, City is top-notch above Manchester United in the current form guide. City have won against Manchester United by 6-3, 6-1, 5-0. The last time United won against City in a whooping goal margin, 5-0, was in the 90s. That was when United won a huge margin against City. But current form guide, City is above Manchester United on any level ground. But football is being played 90 minutes on one pitch. The pitch will decide, the tactics between the two coaches will decide who is going to win. City lost against Brighton. Manchester United won against Burnley, and they drew against Fulham. City lost 2 games. United have drawn 1 and they've won 1. The 3 maximum points on Sunday run up the likes. Thank you very much. Who is top 5 greatest players? My top 5 greatest players, wow. I'll go for Ronaldinho, 1. I'll go for JJ Okocha from Nigeria, 2. I'll go for David Beckham, 3. I'll go for Eric Cantona, 4. And I'll go for Ronaldo, 5. These are my top 5 players. What are your thoughts on Nottingham Forest sacking Nuno and getting Ange? You know, Nuno did his best in the 2024-2025 season, making Nottingham Forest one of the best teams in the English Premier League. Top-notch club, difficult to beat. But sometimes it happens in life. Maybe the club knows the reason why they had to take him off, because most of his players were sold. And you don't expect him to build the team without the players he was having. But football is about building from the academy to the top. And it couldn't happen as he wanted it to. If he is fired and the new coach is brought in, let's see what Postecoglou will do. Postecoglou will do for Nottingham Forest. He is one of the finest coaches in the world. Definitely, he can turn things around for Nottingham Forest. The league is about 38 matches. So whoever wins, whoever draws, whoever loses, there is so many chances ahead. And 3 matches has been played. So 35 matches more left to go. And we are going to see which club is going to dominate in the leagues across the world. My favorite 5 players: Ronaldinho, 1, Messi, Ronaldinho 1, Messi 2, CR7 3, R9 4, Zidane 5. Great, solid players. Trust me, one of the best you can. Should I change? No, I've mentioned mine, so I can't go back. Like I will add Zidane and then take some out. But it's okay. I've chosen my players, so those are the ones I'll go with. You know, football has come of age where the top best players will always forever be remembered. And the only player you can't forget about when it comes to Africa and when it comes to Europe or when it comes to South America, there are players you can never forget about them. Ronaldinho is 1. JJ Okocha is 2. These 2 players, you can't forget about them. This is Africa. And when Europeans get their best, Africa also has their best. And JJ Okocha is one of the finest African dribblers. More close to Ronaldinho, because he was more or less the best dribbling machine in the world and for Africa. His name was written above the globe. So JJ Okocha is my number 2. When it comes to my top 5 players, JJ Okocha is always my number 2. And I will always not forget about Eric Cantona. I will not always forget about David Beckham. And I will not forget about Ronaldo. Top-notch 5 players. And these are my best I can ever think of. The best on the planet. The best you can ever write their names and you will never finish erasing it. Top-notch players. Their standard and their record set will be hard for anyone to break it. The top-notch best players, it will be hard and difficult for anyone to break their record and to break whatever legacy they've set and they've written behind. Top-notch and best players in the world. Top 5 classic. And I will not mention names and take JJ Okocha out of it. He was Africa's finest dribbler. And the one to replace him, the one that has replaced him for Africa as the best dribbling machine is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has replaced JJ Okocha on the highest level. For Africa, Salah has replaced JJ Okocha, and the name will forever represent Africa across every single globe. I am 20. Cleon Fletcher is saying I am 21 years old, so I haven't seen all these you have seen. Here is my top 5 attackers. Okay, I have seen. Okay, Messi 1, good. Ronaldo 2, good. Suarez 3, great. And then Lewandowski, mashallah. Neymar 5. You know, Cleon Fletcher, you know one thing why I chose to bring those players, not about these players, but look, Messi has done so well when it comes to football. Ronaldo has done so well when it comes to football. Suarez did his best when it comes to football. Lewandowski did his best. He's still doing it. And then Neymar dos Santos, one of the best young players you can ever think of. In his prime, Neymar was top-notch. In his prime, Neymar did everything he could. When it comes to club level, when it comes to the world of football, Neymar has always been at the top. But at the moment, you can't say Neymar, but you have to add in players that have also come up and they are doing so well. Neymar, fantastic. But injury has really pulled Neymar backwards. And I know one day we will have players that will represent and come out and represent their countries on a good note. And when you look at Neymar, there's one player that has emerged from South America, let me say Argentina, that has replaced Neymar 100%. Is Chelsea playmaker William Estival from Palmeiras. William Estival has replaced Neymar totally. And trust me, the representation that William Estival has emerged to represent Brazil, he'll be a top-notch and he'll be one of the finest players. He's about 18 years, so he has a lot in stock ahead of him. And in some years to come, we are going to see the best of William Estival. Do you think Estival will start in the... Yes. And you know, Carlo Ancelotti wants to build a new set of young players for Brazil national team. In their last few games, Vinicius Jr. wasn't called up by Brazil. Carlo Ancelotti left Vini Jr. behind. And he is building a squad where if Vini is not there, there are other equally good players that will represent Brazil. And that is what Carlo Ancelotti is doing. And in months, in some few months to come, everyone will see the best of William Estival. Trust me. And he's one of the finest dribblers. Very exciting to watch. If he stays fit and he stays calm, he's going to be a top-notch footballer in the world. As Estival got more potential to be a brilliant player than Hendrik, Estival has, Hendrik has a potential, but injuries is setting in for him. And I know when he is fully fit, he will be good to go. But Estival is top-notch. Estival is top-notch. Estival and João Pedro, they are carrying Chelsea on their shoulders. And these are two great Brazilian players. And they are leading their country, and they are putting their country's badge on for everyone to see how best South America can produce the best players. So these are two exciting players, and they will be top-notch in subsequent matches to come. Trust me, these are going to be one of the best players in the world. They have more years ahead of them. William Estival and João Pedro from Brazil. These two players are giving their all in all to make sure Brazil is up there. And Carlo Ancelotti has done so well for the Brazilian national team after emerging as their new head coach. He has done so well, and he has put Brazil up there. And when teams are going to meet Brazil, there's always that fear in most opponents that are playing against Brazil now. Because when you look at the tempo, when you look at everything that they are doing, it's top-notch. Willy Matumba, bro, who is better, CR7 or Neymar? 100% CR7. Neymar, you cannot compare Neymar to CR7. CR7 is the world's biggest player. He's the world's biggest footballer. The world's biggest footballer, CR7 is the one. The world's best, CR7 is the one. 223 matches for his country, scoring 143 goals in 223 matches. He's been top-notch. He's been exciting. He's been the best. When it comes to carrying his country on his shoulders, CR7 is always there. When it comes to lifting his country up, CR7 is always there. When it comes to saving a country and a club, CR7 is always there. And he's the best, he's the finest, he's the greatest you can always think of. I was watching this other guy's live, and he thinks CR7 is better than Neymar. Yes, CR7 is always better than Neymar. CR7 gets too much hate. Reluctant gamer, you are right. You are right. And when it goes the other way and it doesn't go in favor of CR7, a lot of people are happy. But when it goes in favor of CR7, people are not happy with it, which is very bad. When it comes to supporting base for CR7, he has always not had it easy in the mindset of people, but he is always the one setting the records and breaking the records. No, he thinks Neymar is better than... No, Neymar can never be better than CR7 on any platform. On any day, Neymar cannot be better than CR7. What CR7 can do, Neymar cannot do 1/3 of it. Brother, remember me. Inshallah, Kaju Katli, FF. Hi, my brother. How are you? I hope you're good. Willie, were you on We Football channel? I just saw you there. Oh, okay. Maybe he was there, maybe he wasn't there. But let's move on, brother. I will always remember you, Kaju. I will always remember you. It's always nice to have friends who always support the journey. And I really appreciate it. Trust me, I really appreciate it so much. The love and support you've all shown me, I really appreciate it. It's one of the best I can ever get from friends and families like you. I had to leave now. It's late, but I'll be back once again tomorrow morning and we'll have more discussion to do. Stay safe and may the good Lord always be with you.